Why can't you go to the gym 4 times a week? Like, how lazy do you have to be to not even do that? To not even do the bare minimum? Like, go to the gym 4 times a week for an hour, and then you'll build muscle, and then you'll get lean. Maybe you'll get abs. Just maybe. But no, you still choose to be lazy. You still choose to skip the gym. You still choose to stay home, to make these excuses, to say, oh, but I gotta go out with my family. Oh, but I don't have time to go to the gym. I can't do it. Like, I'm tired today. I want to just take a nap. Like, you're coming up with all these excuses, but you're still fat and you still don't have the physique that you want. So what makes you think that you deserve to have these excuses? Because you have no right to have excuses. Like, even me who's already built some muscle, already built like a decent physique, I don't believe that I deserve to have these excuses. So what makes you think you should if you haven't built up the physique you wanted already? You know, like, it's all about your standards. And if your standards are set so low that you're just the type of guy to skip the gym, you're just the type of guy to not go one day, you're the type of guy to like make all these excuses, how do you expect to see results? How do you expect to change and to become the best version of yourself? Like, it's not going to happen because no one's going to force you. No one's making you, bro. No one's telling you to go to the gym. No one's telling you to improve yourself. No one's telling you to like actually try to better your life and become healthier, because no one gives a fuck. The only person that can change is you. Like, no one else is going to try and force nothing onto you, bro. So if you stop going to the gym for like 2-3 weeks, like, no one's gonna say anything. Like, no one's gonna be like, oh, Joseph, why are you not at the gym? Like, come back. Like, come on, what are you doing? Like, no one cares. Like you could just fall off and like no one even cares. So if you can't hold yourself accountable, if you can't make your standard to go to the gym at least 4 times a week, at least eat clean, you know, every fucking day, except maybe one day a week, you like have a little cheat meal, but nothing too crazy. Like, if you can't make this your standard, then what do you expect? Like, the results just aren't going to be there. They're not going to be at the level that you want. And then you're going to end up quitting. You're going to end up thinking like, oh, the gym isn't for me. Oh, I just have bad genetics. Oh, maybe I need to take steroids if I want to like ever look good, right? And then it's like all these excuses come, but you just haven't fixed the fundamentals, which is the fact that you can't stay consistent. And why can't you stay consistent? Because you're overstimulating yourself. Because you still play fucking video games and you still watch movies and TV shows and you eat junk food and you do all of this bullshit. And like, of course your brain, of course your mind is going to choose that over the gym. It's going to choose that over improving yourself, improving your life, because it's that instant gratification. It's not the delayed gratification, because you know that if you watch the movie while eating some pizza or eating some chips, you're going to feel great right now. But your mind also knows that if you go to the gym, you know, go walk all the way over there, then you got to train, you got to do this, you got to do that. It's going to be hard, right? But what you got to understand is that your life will be worse if you don't do that. If you don't go to the gym, your life is going to be worse. It's going to be harder. It's going to be later on. You're going to regret it. And I could honestly understand why, because for the longest time, I also couldn't really be consistent. Like, whether it was the gym or with meditation or with any of these other good habits, I could not stay consistent because I just didn't have the motivation. But you can't rely on motivation. Now, obviously, feeling motivated to do something is good, but there's going to be plenty of days. There's going to be tons of days where you don't feel like doing anything. You don't feel like going to the gym. You don't feel like eating clean. And that's when you need to actually do it. That's when you start building up this character. You start building up this like identity of who you are. And that's kind of what I did. Like, that's just who I am now. Like, some guy who's disciplined, some guy who's actually on his shit. And if you're not willing to become that type of person, you're not willing to shift into that identity, then you'll always be locked down to who you are now. And who you are now is a fucking loser. And I only say that, and the only reason I can say that is because I used to be like you, and I was literally, the younger version of me was just like you, who was lazy as fuck, who was eating this junk food, who couldn't stick to the gym. And I'm telling you, like, it's going to be hard in the beginning, but it will pay off so much more than you would ever think. In the long run, once the gym becomes like your identity and it's just what you love to do, it's like a hobby, like it's genuinely fun, that's when things are gonna change, bro. That's when things are gonna become fun. That's when it's gonna become so much easier to feel confident throughout the day, to actually, live a better life. Because that's obviously what you want. You want to be happy, but for your whole life, you've been choosing these habits that only make you happy in the moment, but then later on, they make your life worse. And that's literally how my life has been for most of the time. Up until like 2 years ago when I actually got into self-improvement, got onto this whole path, this whole journey. Up until then, my life had just been instant gratification. It had just been this comfortable, pleasurable things. And I'm telling you right now that if you're still like disagreeing, you're still thinking that things are fine in moderation, it's okay to watch movies, it's okay to, have some fun, play some video games, like you're going to learn your lesson, because you're going to hit a point. Because I used to have that same mindset, but your life is going to get so bad, so depressing, so miserable. Like once, your dopamine receptors get fried enough and you consume enough content, and you indulge in enough instant gratification, like your mind is genuinely going to be so fucked that then you'll think like, damn, I should have listened to Joseph earlier. But you're still going to choose to hate and be like, oh, bro, you're taking it too serious. Like, why would I do that? Well, movies aren't even that bad. But like, that's just cope, all right? Like, you'll understand one day. But that's just a little side tangent. So back to the topic, like, make it your standard, bro. 4 times a week in the gym. Eat clean as fuck. And the way that you could like easily do this, like if I could give you some actual advice instead of just fucking talking, literally just go to the gym at the same times every day. And like kind of have like a set ritual beforehand. So for me, it'd always be having my pre-workout meal with either like some rice cake, some banana with some honey. And then I'd have that, fucking walk to the gym or bike to the gym, and then like get the music on, get the AirPods playing, get the right playlist on. And then basically I'm already in the workout and it's already fun and I already love doing it. I'm talking to the people there and it's nice and social. And it's just a fun time, right? And that's probably what you want, right? But it's like your brain envisions like the workout itself. It just thinks, fuck, like I don't want to train. Like that's so hard to do. But you got to just take it like step by step and just do like every little action leading up to it and building that ritual, building up that habit. And like I said, the main thing is just going at the same times every day. That's genuinely going to change your life. You just make it part of your lifestyle, part of your routine. That's when you'll actually start to like become more consistent, and then every area of life gets better. And that's pretty much all I had to say for this video. Got a free community down below to help you get lean, get abs, get results faster. But yeah, that's pretty much the video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to see more content like this.